Hi, welcome to Your Simple Golf Swing. I'm Matt. I want to talk to you today about the grip, how you grip the club. And a lot of people, they just take the grip for granted and they just grab the club in any way. But there is a specific way that you want to grip the club. And I'm going to show you a little adjustment that I've made to my grip. Now, if you're a regular viewer on this channel, you know that the Your Simple Golf Swing method is based on the Mike Austin swing and the Mike Dunaway swing and the way they taught it. And you'll also know that I am a Mike Austin purist. Okay, I teach what Mike Austin taught and what Mike Dunaway taught. So what I'm going to show you here is I'm going to show you a grip adjustment that I've adopted for myself personally, and I do recommend that you experiment with this and try it out for yourself. I am not saying Mike Austin or Mike Dunaway was wrong. Like I said, I'm a purist and I believe in what they teach. But this is one area where I find that there may be a little bit of a personal preference that you might want to incorporate into the way that you grip your swing or grip your club. So let me go ahead and get right into it. So we know traditional swing and the way that Mike Austin and Mike Dunaway taught it is that we put the club across our fingers, put this big meaty part of our palm on top of the club. The thumb, the end of the thumb is in the center. It kind of comes off a little bit to the right. Then we place our right hand on and we have a grip that looks pretty much like this. That's the traditional way, and that's the way that it's taught in the Mike Austin, Mike Dunaway, and the Your Simple Golf Swing method. I want to show a little adjustment to that that I have found works very well for me, and it actually gives me increased distance and increased power. We call this a neutral grip. Well, it may not actually be neutral for everybody, and I'll show you why. If you were to just stand here like this with your hands hanging down to your sides, take a look at your left hand. When I'm hanging down, when I'm just sitting there with my arms hanging down naturally, I noticed that this left hand, the back of the hand, is actually pointing not quite but almost in a 45-degree angle that direction. Why is that significant? Well, the reason it's significant is because we try to do everything as natural as possible, and that is my natural left hand position when I'm just standing. Now some people, your hands may turn more like this and the back of your hand might point 90 degrees away, pointing directly down a target line. Some of you might have it turned even more to where it's pointing more in that direction. The reason this is significant is because we want to use our joints and our ligaments in the most natural, free-flowing manner that we can. For me, when I stand like this, that is my natural hanging of my hand, which tells me that is natural for me and it's neutral for me. I'll explain why. When we come into the swing and come down towards the ball, there's a tremendous amount of centrifugal force that is coming into that ball. Our joints, when they are stressed, and we stress them a bit with our hand cock, what they want to do is they always want to return to a position of rest as quickly as possible. And that's one of the reasons why this swing is so free-flowing and why we get so much speed through, is because our wrists are trying to return to their natural position of rest. Well, like I said, when I stand like this, the back of my hand is pointing a little bit more that direction and not down the target line. That's my natural position of rest. If you want to see what I mean by this, just take your left hand, bend it up like that to where you feel stress in the wrist. Let your arm hang down straight, and then just let it go. Just let it go. You'll see how quickly it returns to that natural state of rest. So what does this mean for a golf grip, or how you grip the club? What this means to me is that when I come in with all that centrifugal force, and this club head is straightening this arm out, and this wrist is trying to go back to its natural position of rest, it's actually going to go to a position more like this, with that back of the hand pointing that direction, not that direction, as in the traditional neutral grip is going to have it pointing that way. My hand's going to actually want to come down more like this. And that's significant in the swing, because if I have the traditional neutral grip where my hand is more like that, when I come down into that natural position of rest, my club head's going to be open just a little bit. That's going to cause me to either have to make a compensation to bring that ball back around by rolling the forearms really hard, or I'm just going to flat out hit everything to the right. So for me personally, I actually grip it with my hand in that natural position, which ends up putting my left thumb off center to the back side of the club a little bit. I'm not talking way back here. It's just off center, just like that. Now the right hand is different, because the right hand is coming in like this, more like we're throwing underhand or skipping a ball. Okay, so with the right hand, I don't have it the same way that my arm would hang. It's actually going to match palm to palm that left hand. And that's going to help me get through the shot. And it's going to help me when I extend, just like you're trying to throw an underhand pitch, or you're trying to skip a ball or skip a rock across a pond or something. So once again, find what your natural position of rest is. Just lean forward a little bit, let your arms just swing and hang, and see what direction the back side of that hand is pointing. I'm still going to grip the club in my fingers. I'm still going to have this meaty part right here of my hand on the top part of the club. But now, as you can see, I'm turned ever so slightly to the right or the back side of that club. Now this works for me. You may find when you bend over, your hands might hang completely straight to where the back of your hand is pointing down the target line. If that's the case for you, you're going to want that completely traditional neutral grip. Now for me, this traditional neutral grip actually becomes a weak grip position. This stronger grip actually becomes neutral for me. Okay, and then a strong grip for me, strong grip position would be way over like that. So keep that in mind when you're learning to take your grip. I recommend that you learn to do it the traditional way that is taught in the My Simple Golf Swing method in my online course and in everything that you see me do here on YouTube. Learn it that way first. Learn the swing in the pure Mike Austin method, and then start experimenting with your grip. But remember, you want to keep palm to palm, whether you're going to do the traditional neutral grip, or what they call neutral, or if you're going to turn it over a little bit. Stay, as you turn that left hand over, make sure you turn the right hand over the same amount so you're still palm to palm. So go out, give that a try, experiment with that. Again, I'm not saying that this grip that I use is the grip that all of you should adopt. I am a pure Mike Austin purist. This is a personal preference based on my own natural at rest position with my hands when I lean over, when I let them hang. Take a look at your own natural at rest position. That will become neutral for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in taking the full online course, please just go down in the description and find the link where you can go and sign up for the course. If you like the video, please hit the like button, and please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so when I send out new videos, you'll see them pop up whenever you log into YouTube. Thanks so much. Have a great day.